All India Radio. Seithi Kadambam.
சென்னையில் மத்திய பாதுகாப்புத்துறை அமைச்சகத்தின் அக்னிபத் திட்டத்தை பற்றி செய்தியாளர்களிடம் விவரித்தார் லெப்டினன்ட் ஜெனரல் ஏ. அருண். அவர் பேசுகையில்,
The Agnipath model was launched yesterday. Essentially, it looks at a merit-based all-India recruitment model. It looks at selecting people from the age group of 17 and a half years. Adlende 21 years varaikkum, that is the age bracket. Yaar select avalo in the Agnipath model, they will be called Agniveers. 4 varshathukku they will have the title Agniveers. 4 years they will serve in the army. And the 4 varsham is inclusive of training. And the training on the 6 months irukkum. Adukapurama if somebody does some specialized internal local training, that is a separate issue. But broad training on the 6 masam. Which means that 3 varsham he will or she will actually serve in field units and field formations. 4 varshathukku apurama they will all exit the system. Whoever wants to serve thereafter in the army or the navy or the air force in the armed forces, tirpi apply pannuva volunteers. Those volunteers will be screened based on their performance in the 4 years in the armed services. And thereafter up to 25% will become regular sipais and go in the regular channel as it exists today. Po paathelnaka 0 to 4 years irukira base of the pyramid will be full of Agniveers. But in the process aarthikku oru 10-11 varsham agum. The balance of Agniveers who either choose not to continue, they voluntarily leave after 4 years, or they don't get selected, will get back into society. They will be lesser than the age of 25. They would have trained for 4 years. They will have lived a disciplined life. Their mind would be focused on what is it that they wish to do. And based on our saving pattern plus what the government provides, all of them will have a certain amount of corpus money to start their new life. This will strengthen our society. In the 4 varsham ava irukradhula, we propose to introduce a very, very robust assessment system. The 25% select pandrathu is a complex issue. And for that, a very, very robust system is going to be put in, which will be objective, transparent, and rely on the use of technology to keep it objective. That will be announced in a few weeks and months as we go into the system. So, effect enna ho? First of all, age profile, Army, Navy, Air Force age profile, as we keep going further, the age profile will keep decreasing. Armed forces, whatever the service may be, Army, Navy or Air Force, there is a physical component of work. And on the physical component, the more risks that you are capable of taking, the greater your chances of success. Age poha and the risk-taking ability koranjinde poidum. So if you have a youthful Army or Navy or Air Force, our risk-taking ability and thereby our success probability will only keep going up. Younger people are normally more healthy, therefore you will have more people available. Unfit innum kammiya irpa. Children are very friendly with electronic equipment. If a rocket scientist venna, you need somebody who is technology friendly. So children today are inherently technology friendly. These would be the broad impacts of the concept going forward. Nariya vera advantages irukku. As you keep going into the system, they will more and more will keep getting visible. So what are the terms and conditions? Currently, whatever is open to men and women, those categories will remain open. As and when we go forward into the system, progressively based on requirements and decisions of the government, more and more schemes will probably be open to women. Eligible criteria na solliyachu, it is between the age of 17 and a half and 21. The basic education qualification will be 10th class. In some entries which have greater knowledge requirements or technical requirements or specific requirement irukkalam, But for a basic soldier, it is going to be 10th class. Medical and physical fitness, ipo enna ayendirukko, currently whatever is required for India's armed forces today will remain the same. Adla oru change illa. System is going to try, ipo 10th class pass panni army la chenda paiyan, the army's endeavor or air force or navy endeavor is going to be 4 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் by the time he goes to get him through that class 12 or PU. When he leaves the army or she leaves the army, with a little corpus money that they have, they should be able to pursue a good undergraduate program in any college of their choice. That will make for a very robust and a strong India. That's the intention. Idoda specific plans are being discussed as we speak. In the class 10 pass panna paiyan or girl, when they join the armed forces under this scheme, the starting salary will be about 4.8 lakhs in the first year. In the fourth year, it will come to about 6.9 lakhs. This is how the person will be paid over the 4 years. Without the where hardship allowances, இப்போ நாங்க கிளேஷியர்ல போன ஒரு கிளேஷியர் அலவன்ஸ் இருக்கும், counter terrorist area la pona or counter terrorist allowance irkum. There are many types of allowances in the armed force. And the allowances they are all separate. If an Agniveer is posted to any of these places, and the allowance idoda add ainde poindirukkum. So this is the basic minimum amount which anybody who joins will get. 4 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறமா from his or her contribution and the contribution of the government, each of these Agniveers will get approximately 11.7 lakhs. I just want to explain this 11.7 lakhs. This is 30% of our monthly salary, 30% the government will contribute, and that makes it 11.7 lakhs. This amount will be income tax exempt. But that does not mean our Vittappo avalku 11.7 lakhs thaan kadikkum. Why? At a basic level, verum basic salary is about 30,000 per month. Expenditure close to zero. Or conservative estimate la paathaga, every Agniveer who is sensible and cautious should save a minimum of 10,000 rupees a month. In the 10,000 rupees add paninde ponaka over 4 years will itself come to about 7 lakhs. So all in all, 4 varshathukku apprama when the Agniveer leaves, he or she will have at least about 20 lakhs with them, earned and saved money. This money can be used for whatever purpose that person may want. He or she wants to put it into his own education, adum panna. I've already told you that the effort is going to be to give them class 12 certificate. In addition to this, if he or she chooses to do some other job thereafter, and government has already made announcements, police law or central armed police forces law, there may be some dispensation or reservation going forward. That will be announced by and by. Now what happens if unfortunate case of a death of an Agniveer, the broad amount that will be paid to the next of kin, to the family, is about 1 crore, depending on the circumstances and the attributability. Aditha, if let us say this accident happens first varshatla, so his family or next of kin will continue to get his full pay apart from this for the full 4 years which he has not served. Second one is disability. Disability like or accident he loses a limb or an eye, hand or a leg, andamari. So depending on the degree of disability, he will get up to probably 44 to 45 lakhs. Again, under the Seva Nidhi program, unserved period or a full pay avanu kadikkum.
இத்துடன் இன்றைய செய்திக் கதம்பம் நிறைவு பெறுகிறது.